The Eastern State Penitentiary, founded in 1829 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was considered the world's first penitentiary. Unlike other prisons at the time, the Eastern State Penitentiary was created with the intention of reforming criminals, as opposed to punishing them. This was done in several ways. Instead of placing all prisoners in one overcrowded room where they were likely to be bad influences on each other, each prisoner was given his own cell. Originally, these cells were virtually empty. The Quakers who founded the penitentiary believed that isolation was the solution to curing wrongdoers, and thus thought solitary confinement would rid them of their criminal intentions. This proved not to work. All of the time alone began to drive people insane, so new precautions were taken. Prisoners were given the opportunity to take classes in woodworking, cooking, sewing, and other tasks to help give them the healthy experience that could get them a job when they left prison. Thomas More, the author of novel Utopia, would agree with this technique that the Eastern State Penitentiary came up with. In his idea of an ideal society, he believed that people who committed crimes should be punished for such. However, More did not think it was wise to kill or imprison these people. Instead, he enslaved them as laborers. It would have been much easier to treat them terribly, but instead they were employed and taught skills that helped them achieve worth in their lives. This concept is not identical to that of the Eastern State Penitentiary, but they do share similarities. Though enlightening the prisoners with the knowledge of how to perform manual labor probably helped some criminals reform, the idea did come back to haunt the Eastern State Penitentiary in 1923, when 6 inmates used a ladder they had built in the woodworking shop to climb over the eastern wall and escape. They had built the ladder in 4 pieces and stored these in the cabinet within their cell, before one day finally taking action during their hour of exercise in the courtyard outside. 5 of the men were caught, but Leo Callahan was never found and is still at large today. The Eastern State Penitentiary had good intentions when founded, seeing as they wanted to positively change prisoners, instead of punishing them and thus making them resentful towards society, but such a goal proved difficult to achieve. The growth of the penitentiary brought more criminals, and as a result of such, overpopulation of cells took place. Before the Eastern Penitentiary knew it, they had become just another crowded, dysfunctional prison.